So I had someone ask me, can we create like cartoon animations or animations using this scenario of simple scenes? So they said they'd really like to create an animation and that they'd like to create one that has a person, one, walking aimlessly in a room, two, walking outside in a straight line at various speeds, and three, walking outside and turning. So I asked specifically to AI, what would be the best AIs to create an animation like this? And can I just use ChatGPT in combination with Sora, the Sora AI? So we have, obviously, this is Sora right here. This is still working on something. ChatGPT's version of a image and video generator. So here's a great idea, and it tells me, all right, this is what I want. These are some AI tools that are available: Deep Motion, Animaker, Adobe Firefly, and there's other things too. So there's things there. Can create this, and then it goes into a short answer, probably not fully. And I found out by testing this what this answer is. I think it can do it fully, but it would just take more time. All right, so recommended workflows, define scenes, create characters, apply motion. So this is really great because this is like in telling me how I would do that. This is ChatGPT telling me how I would do that, and optional enhancements. In conclusion, yes, you can use ChatGPT plus Sora. Okay, so anyways, so let's start by creating 3 storyboard panels. So this is what I asked. So it has storyboard panels for scene room, and this is not really what I was looking for. Usually when they create storyboard panels, I just get like the one panel at a time because it's just one scene. But this was a whole description, all right, a big description that you could use for, can animation cues and speeds and durations and all that stuff. Here's for scene 2. Once again, there's various storyboards. This does not look like someone walking straight. This just looks like a cartoon animation concept. This is a very advanced animation. So this is like, these are great storyboards, but it's not what I want. It's not as simple as I want. This is more complex. This is like if I wanted to work for Disney or the Cartoon Network, what I might do. Once again, descriptions, and then walking outside and turning. So here's all this stuff here, and a description. Now, what's good about this is if I'm going to ask ChatGPT to create things, this makes it think about the full project, what the end result would be, which is nice because now that I have, they had the styles to create an image, so I put this in. I just did down here like let's see, where does it say? Canvas, create image. So this is ChatGPT. When you create image, you can pick any of these styles. And I put this retro cartoon, and I just clicked on it, and it put all this prompt in there. So when you do images now, you can select images and then pick styles, or you can just do it in Sora. I could have done the whole thing in Sora. And I got some videos here now I'll show you. So these are the scenes. So I created this, and then I was like, well, can you do it in Pixar? I didn't use it. So this is a Pixar scene, and I'm like that. So there's our retro image, and there's our Pixar scene. And you could change the character. You could say a woman or a squirrel or whatever you wanted to do that. All right. So now I'm asking for just prompts. All right. So I got my image for here. Give me a prompt, and then I could put it in there. And then I needed an outside image and for scene 3, and then the one with the curves for scene 3. So we'll do this one at a time. So here's the image I used. This one right here, and I told it to write me a prompt. So then I just copy and paste this prompt. So here's some samples I did. So first, I started with the same prompt um, for Sora with the Pixar guy. So you can see these are the 2 videos that were created with that. This one on the left is closer to what I wanted than the one on the right. And once again, I could work with this to make it better. These are, oh, here we go. Oops, shoot, I didn't want to do that. I want to see them both at the same time. All right, let's go back here. So this is the second one where he's walking in a straight line, or stumbling around, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what was going on here. It just wasn't right. And then they have storyboards. See, they have this little storyboard mode. So I just copy and pasted that into the storyboard. Let's start over. And this is a real person walking around in their apartment aimlessly, but they don't. There's some glitching going on the left side, and the right one, the guy just seems like he's brain dead. So this isn't really a good image. And then we got our two outsides. So this is a straight line outside. It's supposed to be changing the speeds. The one on the left is just glitched out, and the one on the right isn't so good either. So Sora, I can work with products for Sora, right? This is supposed to be going around corners. This just came out. And you can see the one on the right isn't doing anything, and the guy on the left. So creating the animation Sora wasn't so great. So let's go to Flow. This is Google's VEO3, and let's go with back here and go to the things I created, right? So here's the first one, right? So let's click on this, and we see these images, and this is the guy in the room, and he's supposed to be, it's got jazz music too. And he's wandering around aimlessly. That guy's not wandering around aimlessly too much. That guy's got a little spin, but it's not really what I wanted. Let's try this guy. This one's good. See, this guy's wandering around aimlessly in different directions. So this is the one I'll keep. So I downloaded that. And let's go for scene 2. Maybe they're here. Yeah, I think they're here. All right, so here's scene 2 where they're walking at various speeds. So let's start with this guy. All right, he's moving faster. He's running. That's good. Let's see what this guy's doing. This guy doesn't seem to be changing his... Oh, he is changing his speed a little bit. He's got a little more pep in him. Let's try this guy. This one's weird. He is changing his speed. And then this last guy, let's see what he's doing. Alright, so these ones aren't so great. This first one, that's changing speed. So he's walking slow and then he starts running. So that's awesome. So you can see this is the same prompt that it puts out 4 at a time. You can see that it interprets it differently, but we did get one that we liked. Then the last one is going around corners. So let's see what we got here. It's got footsteps. He kind of turns. Let's try this guy. All right, that guy, he's turning the corner and going. That one's good. All right, let's look at this one. This guy's happy to be walking. He has a slight turn, but not much. Let's see this guy. Yeah, he's doing a whirly bird, but he's not doing what we want either. So you could see with the VEO3, I had the output for 4, and 1 out of every 4 came out the way I would like it. Let's see, I think this was the one where he turns the corner. So I want him to turn, and here's a turn in the road, and yes, he turns. So there, yes, you can use ChatGPT to create prompts. And then you could use VEO3 to create animations. And then I could use Camtasia to stitch these together if I wanted to. But for this purpose, it's 3 different scenes, so they really don't go together. So there you go. There's an example of how you could create animated scenes using ChatGPT and Google's VEO3.